All right, our next guest is a Nashville-based musician, husband, traveler, and now two-time cookbook author. He is on a mission to teach the men out there how not only to be gentlemen, but true Southern gentlemen. Please welcome author of A Southern Gentleman's Kitchen, Matt Moore. This is a heavy book, man.
We got like 150 classic recipes in this book here.
Obviously, we all can't be Southern gentlemen, but as a man, what is the one thing that I should have in my kitchen? Utensil or ingredient or
for me, a bourbon in one hand. And then down here is the classic cast iron skillet. It's super versatile. Yeah, it's just like the quintessential tool that you need in Southern cuisine.
All right.
Secondly, though, it's Monday. My favorite thing to do is have a Bloody Mary on a Monday here.
Yeah! Bloody Mary Monday.
I know you were at the Derby this weekend, right? So you had some mint juleps, so it's kind of a little bit of the hair of the dog there. So we're going to start out with about 1/4 cup of tomato juice here.
Okay.
And we're also going to add in, I'm going to get you to give me some celery salt, some pepper. What do you think? Vodka?
Yes, lots of it.
A healthy
Have you
portion
met
of
us?
that.
Yes.
Oh, that's probably not the way we're doing these.
I like mine spicy, so we have some horseradish here, too.
Yeah.
And then
I like my Bloody Mary like I like my man.
A little bit of Worcestershire. Say that time.
Worcestershire?
Like 6 times fast. It's probably not what we want to say that too many times, right?
Do you need pepper? Did we get that in there?
Pepper, you got it?
Ooh, horseradish and hot sauce?
Hot sauce,
You
yes.
yes.
Come on, we got a lot of New Orleans influence here. We'll give this a shake.
I like it.
And
you can really have these any day of the week, not just Monday.
Yeah, or all day long.
And it's like the perfect for this kind of Southern themed brunch that we have going here today. But what's awesome is we also teach you how to make a pickled okra in the book, right?
Oh, wow.
So I've got you canning, preserving, pickling. All right, cheers. A little lime.
That's a little okra in there, huh?
Already drinking.
Cheers.
Cheers.
First time I've ever had okra in my drink.
Goodness.
Me too.
All right, so the star of the show is shrimp.
Yes.
Charleston, South Carolina. We're going to start out. If you've never really perfected this dish at home, we've got cast iron. We want to focus on building flavors all in the same dish, okay? So I've sauteed some bacon.
Yep.
You guys love bacon out there?
Who doesn't love bacon?
A little bit of shrimp, and I've got a roux working right here. This is equal parts flour and butter, okay? So we just want to toast that up.
It's called a roux?
It's called a roux. It's kind of the base of a lot of Southern, especially Cajun cuisine.
European.
It is. In fact, it is.
Like
so
croquettes and stuff.
we're going to saute these down.
What does the cast iron do that the regular pan won't?
What it does is it cooks super even, and then the more that you cook with it, the better it gets, right? That's why we call it a seasoned pan. It's really nice and black. It becomes a non-stick pan. It's not anything you ever want to put in the dishwasher.
Yeah, I was going to ask, how do you clean the cast iron?
You can clean it, just hit it with a little bit of hot water and scrub it. Sometimes I'll put some kosher salt in there and kind of work it as an abrasive.
Nice!
So then, once this gets up to temperature, right, we are going to go ahead and add in a little bit of white wine or a lot of it. This is called deglazing. You hear that sizzle there?
Is that a Pinot Grigio or Chardonnay?
This is a Chardonnay, right? Because what's cool about this dish is it's a great brunch dish. Yeah. But you can kind of class it up in the evening for like a date night if you wanted to serve it. Give it a nice glass of Chardonnay. Impress that lovely partner of yours. We got our tomatoes in here. Yeah. A little Creole seasoning. Okay. Nice. And then once this kind of works in, I add a little bit of shrimp stock too. Yep. That's going to kind of loosen everything up.
Shrimp stock.
Can you buy shrimp stock? Or is this something
Basically, all you do is you take the peels from the shrimp and salt some water, bring it up to a boil, scoop it out, and you're ready to rock and roll.
Yep. What are you saying, Matthew?
We're going to add in some shrimp, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we've already kind of pre-cooked this. Nice. And basically what it's going to do is that will start to come to a slow simmer. It's going to thicken up the sauce.
Yes.
And then to finish everything off, what we've got over here is just a finished beauty. We take this same bacon over here and just lightly hit it with a little bit of chive as a garnish. Oh and then to really set it over the top, you can crumble up some bacon.
This looks so good.
Love it.
Rock and roll.
Sorry.
Oh, you're great.
Give
that a try, man. This is too.
Here, get that bite. Get that bite.
That's mine?
No, this is
I'm
mine.
gonna get back to this cocktail over here.
Oh my God.
Cheers.
So let me ask you a question. I don't eat pork. Can I do the same exact recipe but with turkey bacon? What would you suggest?
Absolutely, you can. I like to bake it off in the oven so it gets really nice and crispy. But any substitution, even like a smoked tasso ham over the top, is fantastic. Let me show you what we're doing over here. I'm gonna put you to work. Now, you know what? I heard you need a little bit of help in the kitchen.
A lot of help. A lot of help. We don't have enough time for all the help
Let me teach you like a very simple technique here. You can even do this with just like a simple spoon. I want you to just pipe that into one of those eggs over here, right?
That sounds easy enough.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, Nick.
Look at that.
Teetering. Hold on.
Oh, there you go, Nick.
Watch me pipe it in. Huh?
You just piping away.
You're true pro. Now here.
I got a little.
It doesn't matter because we kind of, just hit it with a little garnish right there.
Yeah, let's hit it and quit it.
Nobody's ever gonna see that, right? And I know you don't have pork, but you just gotta try that, right?
Yeah, I'll eat Nick's.
Everybody loves food.
No. And then one of my favorite things to do is to sweeten everything up. We've got some sweet potato cupcakes. Okay. Classic Southern ingredient. We're finishing it off with a cream cheese homemade icing that you just basically whip up. And this is fantastically indulgent, delicious.
Thank you so much for doing this and being here, man.